Hello! Welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name is Brad Lake, and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today, we're going to be talking about a Kickstarter, Thunder Road Vendetta, and the Carnival of Chaos, and the Chrome Edition is back from Restoration Games. Let's take a look. It is already over $1 million, and let's see if it's worth our money, or do we just wait for some of it to come to retail? Let's take a look. So, as I said, it is over $1 million. We have 1,256,000 people have backed this, with 9,500 and what did I say? Back this $1,256,000 raised, with 9,580. Wow, I'm having a hard time speaking today. We have 9 days to go, and this is an expansion to Thunder Road Vendetta. And just for the record, you can get Thunder Road Vendetta without the Chrome Edition. Like at Barnes & Noble still, I think there's still a few places you can pick it up, and it's like $50, I believe, or less. But the Thunder Road Chrome Edition has like all the other stuff. I thought about getting this. I went back and forth at Gencon about that. Was I going to pick it up? Because it didn't. The first Kickstarter was not successful. Then they retooled it a bit, came back out, and the second Kickstarter did well. And then they had quite a few of them at Gencon, and the buzz was really big around people I talked to about the Chrome Edition. And then finally, when I decided to pull the trigger, they'd already sold the last one. So I think that might have been fate. I'm not sure. Had a little FOMO going on, and now it's back. So do I want to get this or not? So you get a crew leader, Proud Mary, if you kickstart this. Carnival of Chaos gameplay. We have steal the spotlight. Grab a spotlight for a scrappy reward, but watch out for the killer pillars as they launch you to the kind of heights you won't want to reach. So they're going to bounce you up and around. Interesting. So it's like a spring. You can upgrade your vehicles with guns or missiles. Impressed with Turbo Tina. Horde scrap. I think, the whole idea, this is a kind of a re-implementation of an old Thunder Road, right? And it's meant to kind of be one of these games where you're driving down the highway, blowing up things, helicopters, bringing in, missiles and such. And then the road keeps going and you keep moving down the road. So the map kind of, you move and the map caterpillars across itself. So you have about this much of a map on there. The Carnival of Chaos looks like it has a round intersection where you can do something in here. We do have a rule book. Do recommend kind of like watching a playthrough of this to see if this is something you like. We have instead of $1 back, you have to pay $5 to watch the backer kit and see what comes out. And then ticket to the show. We've got one copy of the Carnival of Chaos expansion for $45, but if you don't have the current game, that's not going to help you. And if you want the maximum Chrome edition, you're looking at $160. Or you can pledge $200, and then you're going to pay $50 in shipping or such for both of those. Or you can back the expansion, and like I said, you can some places still have the base game. It doesn't have all the bling, maybe all the miniatures and such. But that is out there. We have more weapons, more cards, and kind of from what, and everything I heard, and the people that were playing this, they call it mad chaos, right? A lot of things going on, kind of like these are things that I as a board gamer think about, like these would be party games. These are better at higher count. And then it just depends on, is this something for you and your group, for your beer and pretzel kind of game, right? We've got Rodney has done a how to play Thunder Road Vendetta, so that might be a good one to watch. I have not watched that one yet. Probably need to do that. I keep wanting to. I was thinking about buying this game to play, and get some understanding about it before the Kickstarter went away, but I've decided to spend more money on Star Wars Unlimited, so I didn't spend the money on this. A lot of people like it. Like I said, when I was at Gencon, everybody who played it enjoyed it and just talked about it being like mad fun, mad chaos. So if those are some things that interest you, definitely would check out one of the videos and see if you have a big enough group that would enjoy it. You've got kind of a fun Mad Max-ish looking aesthetic and design. You've got this regular one, the regular Thunder Road, which is now $60. So that's the base game. That's the original. You've got you've got white and blue, yellow and green, and you do get some plastic cars and such for your team. So it looks like you can pick that up if you just want the expansion and this. You can also get the big rig. So looks like they're doing everything that they did the first time. Max Chrom, I think, has a lot of this all mashed in it. And we're going to go down and see what all that is about. So all the expansions, doesn't look like there's more miniatures. It just looks like there are more cards, more maps to the road, more craziness to add into it, which can be good and bad. Might make it a little bit more outlast its usefulness or be around too much or whatever. Maximum Chrom, that's an insert for that. And we've got all the Kickstarter add-ons, dice, sleeves. Don't get sleeves from Kickstarter. Go buy sleeves off of your favorite wherever place. Dice trays can be nice. Metal coins are always fun if you like them. You want to pay for them. And let's see. They had to have a board extender because it doesn't all fit in the game, in the box after you get it. Let's see. Who says it's game of the year? Stephen Bonacure, Board Game Insider. Don't know him. We've got pledge levels. We've talked about that. You can get the expansion for $45. It's about the same price as the base game. Maximum Chrom. And I kind of want to see what it's telling us we get in Maximum Chrom. Like, what is all, we got extra cards and extra things and all the unlocks and stuff. Magnetic foundation attachment component upgrade. That's kind of cool. So that'll make the board stay on that Carnival of Chaos area a little bit better without pulling apart. And why back now? I still don't see what's in the Chrome version. Okay, we got to go find this. Let's go see what we can see. That isn't doing it. All right. Let's find it. I went too fast. This is the expansion. I may cut to it when I find it. This is Thunder Road base stuff. Okay, so basically Thunder Road Vendetta is giving you all the expansions. You've got extra ammo, big rig, Carnage at Devil's Run, and Chop Shop. So that's going to be these big rig ones where you do get the, it's kind of like Furiosa and Mad Max, where you've got the whole big rig and two trailers behind the semi. Looks like you get another helicopter in that, but it's just, that's all it is. They have two different colors. I'm wondering if there's a color for each player or it's just those two. Let's see. Final 5 motorcycle minis. Oh, they've got motorcycles as well. Damage tokens, 8 off-road train tokens, 1 big rig mini. So you're only going to have 1 big rig. It must just be something that's going on with this scenario. We've got motorcycles and command board, cab. And we got 2 chopper minis. So You get a semi and a couple trailers, motorcycles, and 2 helicopters, and the other kind of bits. And then we've got component expansions, which is basically another road, some more cards, and then the chop shop. Doesn't look like there's any minis, but you've got new characters and more cards. So that's what all is in the Maximum Chrom item. Let's see. And then you're going to get the box extender because they haven't been able to fit it all in the same box. All right, now we got it. So Maximum Chrom isn't adding a lot of minis, but it does add the, I think the big rig thing is the coolest in my opinion. They are saying Maximum Chrom, probably without the coins, is going to be $30. So think of, I would always add $10 to that. So that you're talking, what, 100? So if you did the all-in, and they're still saying it's $30, $200. I mean, it's over 10%, so you're at 10 to 15% shipping charge. I don't know if the Maximum Chrom will end up at Miniature Market here in the States or not. Miniature Market's been seeming like they're doing some more Kickstarter stuff than I've seen them do, like with Marvel Zombies. This may be big enough that they actually buy into this one as well, but it's going to have to be what you think. I think the value-wise, if you were going to try to just do an add-on, I would probably, if you want to play it now, just go to Barnes & Noble. And that's where I've typically seen it. I haven't seen it a lot of other places, so you'd have to check your local stores to see if they've got it. But if you wanted to get your hands on it right now and just try it out, you wouldn't get all the expansions. You could always back it for $5 and then see if you want, like, the full-blown thing. Maybe get the Chrome version then, and then maybe sell your copy if you're really interested in it. I have the FOMO with it. I kind of want to back it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I'm on the fence about it. My guess is I will probably pass on this. I'm trying to be a little bit more thoughtful and not just buy everything that comes out these days. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cheap. I think the expansion probably isn't needed for, this Carnival of Chaos. Is really just another way for them to get the Maximum Chrom edition out there. I think the base game, depending on how many people you have, if you have a good enough group, you'll enjoy that. So I'm kind of, I'm in between. I don't want to jump on the FOMO train, even though I really am. This is what I am excited about. This is what I've thought about. I'm surprised it's taking off the way it did. And they still got 9 days to go. So this is easily going to go over 1.5 million. It'll be interesting to see if we can get to 2. But the best thing I can say for you is make sure you don't put on a credit card that you don't, have the money now. Don't pay the interest, especially at 10, 20%. And then, look to see if you have a game group, where you can maximize this out. Cause I think that's where the most fun is going to be with this. So what do you think? Have you backed this? Or are you like, nah, I'm not looking for a beer and pretzel game right now. I like both sides of the spectrum, from the Crunchy Euros to the beer and pretzel. It just depends on what I'm looking for, and if our game group's a little tired, like, let's just play something fun. So this definitely falls into that category. So let me know what you think. I'd be interested to know, do you have it now? Do you like it? Did you get the base game and now you want the Maximum Chrom? Really would be curious to see what you think. And I'm trying not to add too much to the hype, but I do have the FOMO, but I am going to restrain myself and kind of hold off this time. But let me know. Anyway, no matter, as I ramble, no matter how you play, whether it's solo, with family, or friends, enjoy whatever you are bringing to the table. Have a great night.